Hey Swifties. This is a video request from Instagram and Twitter. I gave you guys 4 options on video requests, and this is option A, which is meeting Mama Swift. So the story of how I met her on April 20th, 2013, Tampa, Florida for Red Tour. Now that was 2 years ago. So I'm going to show you my sign that she saw in this state. Wow. Ugh. I'm going to show you the sign that she saw while I was dancing. So here's our sign. It said, "You're swiftly the best." It was all lit up. Here's our lights. And they were flashing like this. And I was doing this. It had red stars on it, but the red stars don't work anymore. So these are our lights. Okay. So let me just set the scene for you. Taylor was on stage singing The Lucky One, and I had on this shirt. It's a red plain shirt that I got at Michael's. It says Feeling 22. On the front, it had lights on it. On the back, it said T-Swift Red Tour 2013. Then on the side is a little like jewel thing. But these were our homemade shirts that I wore. So I had on my homemade shirt and my sign, and I was dancing along, and Taylor was singing The Lucky One, which I loved. It was almost my favorite performance. And Mama Swift was in the soundboard. She's always in the soundboard. That's where she always is. That's where she watches the show. So she was in the soundboard, and I was in section like 103 or something. I don't remember where I was sitting for Tampa Red. I'll have to look at my tickets. But I just remember Mama Swift being across from me, and I was dancing with my sign that I just showed you, and my shirt that I had on that shirt and some jeans and some shoes. I didn't really dress up any else. That's really all I did was the homemade shirt. So she was at the soundboard. I was doing my sign. I had my sign. I was waving it back and forth, and I looked over at Mama Swift because I could feel that she was watching me, and I was like, she's watching me. I could feel somebody watching me, and it was kind of creeping me out a little bit. I was like, okay, somebody's seriously watching me right now. Like, who's watching me? So I looked, and me and Mama Swift had met eye contact, and I was like, oh my God, Mama Swift, we just eye contact. Our eyes just met. So then I was like, whatever. I'm just going to go back to dancing and singing, and I went back to doing that, and I was watching Taylor, perform, and I was just like, and then when I noticed that Mama Swift left the soundboard, I started freaking. My mom was next to me. I was like, Mama Swift is coming. She left the soundboard. Oh my God. I was freaking out. I was like watching her, and I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, Mama Swift's on the move. She's on the move. She's on the move. She's on the move. Oh my God, she's on the move. So I watched her. She left the soundboard, and she passed my row. So I'm like, oh my God. And a couple rows back, she gave Club Red passes to people behind me. I was like, okay. So then she came back down my row, and she stopped at the beginning of my row, and she did this with her fingers, and I'm just like, is she pointing at me? Who is she pointing at? And then she's like, you too. And I'm just like, to me and my mom, just like, I screamed so loud that like 3 rows in front of me, they all looked at me, and they were like, what's her problem? Why is she screaming? It was really funny. And then she came up to my mom, and she's like, would you like to watch the rest of the show with me? And my mom was like, yeah, sure. So we followed Mama Swift to the soundboard. On the way there, I met up with some random girl, and me and her were screaming because we were so excited. I screamed, she screamed. It was really funny. I did not know who she was. Like I said, it was a random girl. I had no idea, but I just thought that was really funny because, like, I met up with her at the end of my aisle, and she, I guess, just got Club Red, and I didn't get Club Red. I thought I was getting Club Red in my head, so I screamed, she screamed. It was really funny. So anyway, Mama Swift is walking me and my mom to the soundboard, and then once we get there, Scott Swift, he asked me if I wanted one of these. And I said, no, I already have one, but thanks anyway. He was really nice to me. So, like, we get to the soundboard, and I'm freaking out. I'm just so happy. I'm like, ah! I'm so excited. I got to watch the rest of the show from the soundboard, and it was a beautiful, beautiful experience. Like, oh my gosh. So, anyway, I was in the soundboard, and Taylor was on stage. She just got some singing 22, which is one of my favorite songs on 1989. Well, on Red. That's why we did Feeling 22, because that was our song that we chose. So, I just was so thankful that Mama Swift put me in the soundboard. If you ever watch this video, thank you so much, Mama Swift, for putting me in the soundboard. I'm so blessed and so grateful that you saw me in the crowd. Can somebody please explain to me how that happened? How did this happen? How did I get to meet her? I just don't even know. Like, I got to hug her and everything, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. I didn't get like a good picture with her because I was just too starstruck. I was like, so I was in the soundboard, and Taylor was coming to the B stage to sing one of her songs. I think it was Everything Has Changed with Ed. So she was coming to the B stage, and I was in the soundboard. Perfect view, by the way. It was beautiful. I got a lot of awesome pictures. But Taylor was in the B stage, and she was sitting on her red stool that rotated, which I thought was really cool. And me and Taylor met eyes like so much. We had serious eye contact. Like, Taylor Swift's eyes are beautiful. They're so blue. But she, I swear to my soul, I swear on my grave site, that Taylor looked at me. She looked into my eyes, eye contact and everything. I looked back at her. She said hi to me. As clear as day. She goes, hi. I'm just like, I don't remember what my reaction was. It was a blur. But I'm just so grateful that I got to be in the soundboard. It was beautiful. And I want to say this one more moment that I saw, and then I'm going to be finished telling my story. I remember my mom and Mama Swift were kind of like standing next to each other. And my mom says to Mama Swift, she goes, you don't know how much this means to my daughter. And Mama Swift really loved that comment, and she started hugging my mom, and I was just like, oh, that's so sweet and so true. I was so happy. I looked up at the ceiling of the arena, and I just went, oh my God, is this real life? It was real life. And I can't believe out of thousands and thousands of people, Mama Swift saw me. Oh my God, I'm so forever grateful. And I love you, Mama Swift, so much. Thank you for seeing me out of the crowd. And I will see you for 1989 in 46 days. Anyway, thank you so much for this video request. Hope you liked it, Swifties. If you want any more video requests, let me know. Please let me know, or leave them in the comments section below. Or you can leave them on my social media. Anytime you want a video request, I'll do it. I love you, Swifties, so much. Don't forget to shake off them haters. And don't forget to be fearless, speak now. And Taylor, I will see you in 46 days, 1989 Tampa. And don't forget, next month, Swifties, I'm doing a 1989 tour preparation video. Oh my God, I'm super excited. So I love you guys so much. And don't forget, I will see you guys online. I love you guys. Bye, guys.